She never made it to morning. Somewhere beneath the frozen streets of Odessa, Ukraine, the sound of her footsteps faded, swallowed by earth and time. Her name was Masha, and in the final hours of the old year, 1985 slipping into 1986, she walked into the darkness beneath the city with a group of teenagers, their laughter echoing through stone corridors stacked with silence. The Odessa Catacombs are among the longest in the world. Over 1,500 miles of tunnels twist beneath the city and stretch far beyond its limits, carved by limestone miners across centuries. They were never meant for the living. No maps capture the full extent. No memory lasts long in the dark. That New Year's Eve, Masha was 17. She wore jeans, a borrowed coat, and a light scarf knotted tight against the frost. She followed her friends into the tunnels, with nothing more than a flickering torchlight bouncing off damp stone. At first, it was just a party. Someone knew of an old shaft near the outskirts, a half-blocked entrance where thrill-seekers could slip beneath Odessa and vanish into the bones of the past. They passed bottles and cigarettes, laughing as they descended. Echoes multiplied. Footsteps bounced back from every angle. Music played briefly through a tinny speaker, then cut out. The deeper they went, the older it felt. Graffiti covered the walls in layers, Soviet slogans, names and hearts, symbols scratched in charcoal and boot polish. The floor sloped unevenly, dust rose when they walked. And still, they kept going, daring each other deeper. But there's a moment in places like this when a group becomes a collection of individuals. And by the time you notice, it's already too late. At some point that night, Masha took a wrong turn. Or someone bumped her. Maybe she just paused too long. The only thing certain is that she vanished. Somewhere in that maze of stone, she found herself alone. No torch, no phone, no way back. The path no longer looked familiar. She called out, no answer, turned back, no exit. The air was colder now. Her coat wasn't warm enough. Her shoes weren't meant for this. Water dripped in steady rhythm. Her breath fogged, then vanished. The torchlight ahead had disappeared. She kept walking. Down there, the cold is different. It's not wind that chills you, it's stone. It seeps into your bones and slows your thoughts. It turns panic into confusion and confusion into stillness. You forget the difference between left and right, between before and now. Some say Masha wandered for hours. Others think it was days. There were no supplies. The tunnels looped and curved back on themselves. She may have passed the same wall over and over, never knowing. Some say she left chalk marks. Others say she clawed at the stone, but the catacombs are made to swallow sound, and no one heard her. Above ground, snow kept falling. Families gathered for New Year's. Children set off fireworks while the city counted down, and beneath their feet, Masha was dying. The search didn't last long. Her friends were too afraid to talk. The authorities filed a report and moved on. Girls disappear. The catacombs stay quiet. For 2 years, her name was only a whisper. Then, by chance, explorers stumbled across her remains. Deep within an unmapped section, her body lay crumpled near a wall. Her clothes were intact, her shoes still on. Next to her was an empty bottle, and nothing else. The photographs are real. You can still find them, grainy, overexposed, haunting. A young woman curled where she fell, as if trying to sleep off the cold. Locals confirmed it was Masha, but no official record was made. Her name never printed. The city made no announcement. Only the image, circulated quietly, virally, kept her story alive. After that, the tunnels changed. Guides warned tourists not to go too deep. Parents told their children about the girl who never came back. Some claimed to hear footsteps when they paused to catch their breath. Others swore they saw a flicker of light just ahead. only to round a corner and find the tunnel empty. To this day, the Odessa catacombs remain unmapped, dangerous, unforgiving. Chalk arrows disappear, batteries die, and every so often, someone vanishes. And those who return say they felt something watching them in the silence. A girl in a denim jacket, still trying to find the way out, still waiting to be heard. She never made it to morning. Thank you for listening to The Lantern's Tale. If you enjoyed this true story, join us next time, if you dare.